We're roughly 1 week into this new position, and as it is to be expected, one of the many things that we're doing is looking at our priorities and how we translate those into execution, the budget, etc. A lot of those things we had already laid the foundation and we're already executing. But one of the first things that it's challenging to face and that is to be anticipated is that resources are limited. No matter the size of your company, there will be some form of restriction, whether it is your talent, your funding, etc. And then comes the tough part of prioritizing to make sure that we're really focused and we're working within the constraints that we have. So one of the things that I had to put in practice, that is one of the things that we actually work with our clients when we talk about innovation, is how to minimize the risk of our bets, those things for which we have a higher degree of uncertainty. So we have the core part of our business that we're very familiar with how it works, so we can get a good grip on how we look at our sales forecast and operate for that. But there's the other part where we're doing the exploration of new products and other types of growth, and we don't really know how they're going to pan out. So what we do is then we're going to get into the discipline of looking at these internal projects with a perspective of funding that is somehow reminiscent to what you would see in the VC space for startups. Now, I know that this is a very, very, very far comparison if we're strict about it, but the idea that we're trying to pull from is that we look at a project and then we assess whether we should keep on investing on it or not based on its performance against some predetermined benchmarks or goals that we're trying to achieve. And we review this on a quarterly basis, maybe even bi-monthly basis, instead of having a yearly budget. So a yearly budget, I think, have their place and time for a lot of execution-related things that, we kind of know how they work. But for the things that we don't, we should probably keep our finger on the pulse a little bit closer and having those closer check-ins. So that's what we'll be doing this year. And what I'm working on right now is setting those checkpoints to make sure that we're really monitoring those special bets, those growth projects, and making sure that they're performing. And whenever they're not, we take the appropriate action, which could mean we stop them, but more importantly, could mean we adjust them. This may be just a slight tweak, or maybe it's an important pivot, but in any way, we're paying attention to them closely so that we can respond quickly to what we're learning from them. I hope you find this helpful. This is just another idea of how you can treat your own projects inside your organization, and that's what we're doing here at Axialent. I'll let you know how it goes later on. Have a good day.